The angels have called you to pick a deck today. I want you to pick the deck you're most drawn to. This is the blue deck, and this is the golden pink deck. Whatever one you've chosen, comment down below. These are both these are both angel oracle decks, and you will get an answer either way. So pick the deck you're most drawn to. This one here is going to be for you if you picked this one. For this deck, I have already posted it, okay? Okay, we got Archangel Michael coming in with Drake. And we got Hanel with Awakening. Wow, your angels are really coming in, and I feel a very strong presence with us. It could be Michael, actually. Michael came in again. I take that as a yes. Thank you, Michael. So Archangel Michael is with you right now. And the reason why he's with you, and a lot of the archangels are, because you're about to go through some sort of awakening. This collective here, yeah, you've got potential enlightenment. So let's start off with the strength with Archangel Michael. So the strength card for this collective is going to be a big step. You are making a big adjustment here, and it feels almost as if you're at your wit's end in this one. It could be a case that you're in a job and you just look around going, this is not me. Maybe like in my situation, you're in the church, you can see everyone, you feel the presence, and you feel something else, and you feel this is not for you. And I know when I was in the church, I was like, this is no longer my place of worship. This is no longer my place to be. This is no longer aligning with my soul. And you might feel like you're being a disservice to yourself, or you're letting people down, but you're not letting people down. The only thing you're doing is bringing yourself into alignment with what you're meant to be doing. And that's what matters. And the only person you can really let down is yourself and your soul. And even then, your soul is going to trust that whatever you choose, it is up to you. We do have that free will. You can stay in that job. You can stay in the church. That is your choice. But if you're feeling that itch, that pull to look beyond, that is your sign, and this is your sign. And then you got Archangel Hanel. 2026 is a big year for people awakening. A lot of people might be going, oh, there's so much darkness going on, but it's because so many people are awakening. You could be awakening right now. You could be seeing 111, 222, butterflies, angels. You could be seeing repeat numbers, repeat words, feathers. You might be hearing voices going, what is going on? Feeling you're crazy. I know I did. I felt very crazy when I first started doing this. I felt like, how am I hearing all these voices? How am I seeing the things I see? But just know it's in divine time that you will find out. And I recommend anyone who's going through a spiritual awakening, finding a community where you can actually be assisted and guided, because the worst thing is doing it alone or speaking to your guides. If you're not comfortable talking to people, ask Spirit. Spirit will help you. And then you got Michael with inner beliefs. So I think this is why I was bringing up church and beliefs, because you could be someone who is or was in a religious setting. So you could be a Christian, you could be a Buddhist, you could be any any type of religion really, and you're feeling that is not me. That's like I still believe there's stuff out there, but I just don't think it's all down to this one little thing. It's okay to take those beliefs with you. There's a reason why you were in that situation to start off with. It could be, especially in my case, I like using the Bible. Bible is a really great way to sometimes just get you just go, hey, universe, give me a message I need to hear. And this can be for any book, by the way. And just pick a page or just close your eyes and flick until you feel a tingle or you go get a stop or something. You then open the book. You open the book and you see what your sign is. Then you've got, oh, sorry, this one, Sandaphon with potential. There's a reason why you're getting the awakening or going through this awakening right now. There's something where you can bring those who awaken are meant to be part of the next movement. I myself am included in that because we're in a movement where we're seeing a lot more people are questioning what they see in the media. They are questioning, why is this so negative? Why is this? A lot of people question a lot of the things that the government's push onto us. And you might be someone who goes, I don't like media. I know I don't like watching any type of mainstream news and stuff like that. I honestly don't like watching any news really, but I remove myself from that. And you might be already doing that because you're like, I don't really like watching it because it's so negative. And there's a reason why, because your soul knows it's not good for you. It traps you because when we're in a fear and anger base, they are low vibrational, and low vibrational keeps us content, keep us in those depressive anxiety states. So that works for the governments. So that could be something that you're, and yeah, I feel it in the sacral. You feel it in your gut. That's synchronizing here. But you are okay. You don't need to be looking. There are so many wonderful things going on into the world as well. You know, there's many people living, many people who are being born every day. There's plenty of people who are paying it forward and stuff like that. There's so many things. But when we focus on the negative, of course we're going to have, of course, if we keep thinking bad things are going to happen, bad things will happen. You know, you probably have heard, you may watch videos going, you know, get yourself out of those, oh, everything sucks, I'm poor and blah, blah, blah type of state of minds. And it's the same concept when it comes to a global emphasis. Because on a global scale, if everyone thinks a war's going to happen, eventually a war will happen. Whereas if we go, okay, if it happens, it happens, but I'm going to keep going with hoping that we can bring peace, hoping we can do this and this and this, and maybe not even saying hope. Hope is a beacon, but saying, I'm going to be peaceful. I'm going to remain calm. I am going to do all the things that I can within my control to be better in this world and to bring people peace. And that's what I try to do. And then you got enlightenment. And I do love after all this, you're getting enlightenment. So this could be that you're finally getting some more information. You're getting a lot of them call it downloads. You can call it downloads. You can call it information from spirit, whatever you want to call it. You're getting more information, and it feels as if this could be when your awakening kind of comes into fruition fully, where you're maybe practicing with your gifts, and the more you use it, the more easier it comes because your spiritual beliefs and spiritual abilities are muscles, and we've got to build them up. And you may feel tingling in that third eye, that third eye area. You might feel pressure on the top of your head. When you feel those things, it means, okay, there's something there. When you feel that pressure on top of your head, it usually means there's something that you're blocking from coming in. open your crown chakra. Third eye, you're not seeing everything. Open it up. You can tap it 3 times or 7 times, opening your chakra for your throat as well. 1, 2, 3. Tapping it 1, 2, 3. This will help you open. And the more you do it, the more you're going to just be doing it naturally. You won't have to tap on yourself. You just will naturally be able to open it. And you'll be able to feel, see, touch, taste things that aren't there maybe to the physical world, but they're there in the 5th dimension, 9th dimension, whatever you want to call it. Some people call it the matrix, whatever, but it's all part of it. And this collective here, this collective for this reading, you have a massive thing coming in, and this feels as if this is going to be the rest of your year, whether you choose to or not. A lot of the times, especially at the moment, a lot of people are being pushed to be awakened. So it could be that you're awakened by being around certain people. You're awakened because something happens to you and your soul is like, we need to take action. This year is a big year for awakening for a reason. There is nothing to be afraid of. And you're going to be amazing. It's just believing in yourself. I do have a final message for the collective for this one. I'm just going to grab one of the angel affirmations for today. See what comes in. Very low. Okay, we got a few. We got, I am beautiful. The world is beautiful. My future is beautiful. I love that. This one is from Archangel Jophiel. As the beauty of God, I can help you see positive in any situation. Put on my uplifting rose-colored glasses. I love that. Okay, next one. I am stronger than my sorrows. My hope and faith always prevail. And this is from Archangel Azrael. I told you, archangels everywhere. I am the healer of sorrows and loss. Allow me to bring you comfort and relieve anything weighing upon your heart. That might be important for some of you because some of you might be thinking and feeling from this reading going, oh God, what am I signing myself up for? Look, I gotta be honest, I was not sure what I was signing myself up for. And I honestly was like, I didn't sign myself up for this. Once I accepted it, it became a lot easier. The more you fight your spiritual awakening, the more pain you actually experience. I express my truth with grace and love. I communicate with confidence and clarity. Archangel Gabriel, as the Archangel of communication, I can give you the perfect words for any conversation you need to have. Archangel Gabriel will be important for those who are going to be using their voice a lot. I have complete control over my thoughts. I choose to create only happiness in my life. What was I saying? Happiness. And this from Archangel Jophiel. Again, call upon me when you need managing your negative thoughts so you control the story you are manifesting. So what was I saying? Like, we want to make sure we got those negative thoughts, those negative things that are pumped into not just the mainstream news media, but it's everywhere. It's everywhere. You notice when you talk to people, there's negative conversations, people going, oh, this job sucks, this blah, 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 blah. Instead of changing it to, this job is amazing. I've got a job. I'm thankful for this job. I'm thankful that I get paid. I'm thankful that I am able to work. I'm thankful to wake up every day. When you change your perspective, when you change your vocabulary, then you find your shifting perspective, because when we shift the perspective to positive things, we start to look for the positive things. Like, oh, that was a really nice interaction I had at work. Or work was easy, work went fast. Whatever it is. But if this is something that you're going, oh my gosh, I just got a really heavy reading, this reading is insane, definitely check out the link down below, because I do have sessions available where we can actually see what this awakening is going to be like for you. And I can definitely look into giving you hints and tips of what helped me as well in the reading, if that's something you're interested. If not, if that's not aligning with who you and what you are at the moment, that's perfectly fine. A like will help exchange the energy, and I hope you have a beautifully blessed and wonderful day. Bye.